And I don't know this set, so we're guaranteed to get fucked to begin with. So let's go back to another M19 draft. Okay. All right. Pack 1, pick 1. The exciting cards in this pack are Buggart Brute, Electrify, Luminous Bonds, Gallant Cav. There's Gigantosaurus there, which I don't think is a very good card. I don't want to play Gigantosaurus. Spellfector is... Fell Spectre even is okay. I've never used the gloves. I think they could be okay with some flyers. This seems like the best card to me. It leaves me open to pretty much everything. This kind of invests in a red-white aggro deck to begin with, or a red aggro deck of some sort. Card's solid, but I think I can get it later. Electrify is decent removal, but I think worse than Luminous Bonds. It's more expensive, and 4 damage is not quite as good as just straight up removal. Yeah, I think I'm grabbing this to begin with. Ooh, okay. Pretty powerful card here on Regal Bloodlord. Second Electrify over there. I wouldn't even want to double draft Electrify to start with. I'm not excited about that at all. I'm going to take the Regal Bloodlord and be pretty happy about it. We haven't played White-Black in a while. White-Black has seemed kind of weak to me recently. But maybe. Grabs the Bloodlord. Fountain of Renewal has great synergy with the White-Black life gain deck. The Stag is generally just a little bit better, but I think I'm going to take the Fountain of Renewal. Aether Artificer rather, or a Line Breaker, or colors of different colors that aren't white or black. Can still splash black and play like a white deck with artifacts. White, blue, splash black. Card is very unexciting to me. Hired Blade's fairly unexciting, but maybe would be fine. I'm gonna grab the Hired Blade, I think. What do we have here? We've got a Brute. Still do white, red. The Vanguard has life gain synergies though, and is a fairly decent card. Let's pick the Vanguard up. Make a Stand is a really solid aggressive card. We'd have a solid white-red aggressive deck if we wanted that. There's also a Doomed Dissenter, which has good synergy for slowing down rush decks versus us in black, which I quite like, and the Macabre Waltz. Let's grab the Dissenter. I think it's fine right now. Oh shit, I missed the Chaplain there. Chaplain would have been decent too. Probably a better pick than the Dissenter. I just didn't register it for some reason. Shawnee's Welcome, not very excited about. I like a Dwarven Priest in black-white life gain. Let's grab the Priest. Artifact, Recursion in the colors we're playing seems fine, and also a 2/3 body for stalling the board. Take a Mighty Leap as a combat trick over nothing else in here. Take a second Hired Blade, not even that salty about it yet. I'll take a Revitalize, but we're not playing it. Take a Line Breaker, but we're not playing it. Take a Basilisk, instead we end up there somehow. Same with the Titanic Growth. Alright, we forced white-black there. I'm not sure we got what we wanted out of this. Take Vengeance versus Angel. Angel's not great in this deck. We have only one removal piece right now. Leaning towards a Take Vengeance. Card's pretty solid though. Take Angel. Don't like Take Vengeance very much. It's a little bit slow, a little bit weak. Doesn't always target the ones you want. Epicure is very strong in this deck. Skyscanner would be decent. Let's grab the Epicure. I think I'll probably take the Take Vengeance now, since there's no white or black cards other than that I want. The Mind Rot's fine, but I'm not terribly excited about it. Skilled Animator in there would be nice if I was playing that. Still looks like good red-white aggro cards. Take the Take Vengeance now. Second Dwarven Priest for slowing things down. Swiftclaw or Make a Stand. I like the Dwarven Priest again. Or Make a Stand. Priest probably comes around again. Let's grab him over the Mighty Leap. Let's grab another. That one's a tougher pick for me. Man, look how many brutes I could have had. I could have like 5 of these bastards.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Welcome, Baked Bro Tato 420. Thanks for the sub. Bend in black. Our black's okay. Take the make a stand. Take and invoke the divine. Take a mind rot. There's a lot of blue around too. Take a neonate. It's really solid in the type of deck we're attempting to build. Take a second epicure and be pretty happy about it. Take the red-black duel. Take the second mighty leap. Take a naturalized because don't want a sovereign's bite. I don't want a third mighty leap either. Don't want a second revitalize. Alright, so we're kind of weak on playables right now. What does this pack have for black-white? It has a Bog Stomper and a Hieromancer's Cage. Take the Cage. Be fine with that. Card's slow, but pretty good. Got a Gravedigger in here. More Artifact Synergy and a Marauder's Axe. I'm missing my little small black-white flyers to get in damage. And I am pretty not pleased about that. I'll take Gravedigger, I think, for some... I mean, what am I recurring, though? These creatures are fairly weak creatures. You know, this might be an encyclopedia with this deck. We have a lot of mana saturation, presumably, but maybe not. Let's grab the encyclopedia. I feel like we're going to need to do something with this deck more than it does right now. Courser is pretty good for us. It's both a 1/3 flyer and a way to get some damage in. Shieldmare is decent in this deck, too. Yeah, Shieldmare is great, but I have nothing for flying right now, and I need to do some damage when we have a stalled board. I think I'm going to take the Courser. Cav just for some creatures versus a Child of Night. Child of Night has life gain, but so what? I'm missing some 2-drops, but I have a fair number of 3s and a couple 4s. I didn't get that second Dwarven Priest. I will take the Cav. I want a third Epicure. You know, I kind of do. Taking a third Epicure. We got a lot of sources of life gain. I need to accelerate that pinging of them. Take a second Mind Rot or a Swiftclaw. I don't like Swiftclaw. Does trade reasonably well, but I think I'd rather Hired Blade than Swiftclaw. Second Mind Rot's a bit aggressive, though. Alright, second Mind Rot. Here, Explosive Apparatus or Child of Night. Take the Child of Night. We just forced something that didn't work at all for us. I want a fourth Mighty Leap? Sure don't. Where were all the... Take a big dude. Dude, I might main deck some Revitalizes. How about 4 Revitalizes? How do I feel about 4 Revitalizes? Not amazing. See, like, yeah, these packs have been garbage because where's all the black-white flyers that do the things that I care about? Where's the Heralds of Faith? Where's the Vampire Sovereigns? Where's the Bloodletters? Where are my fucking white-black flyer shit that's supposed to be happening with this stuff? We've seen 1 neonate, no black vampires, no black flying vampires at all. I'm going to take Revitalizes. We're going to try something strange here. A walking corpse for a blocker. It's a trusty pack beast, which is what I need. I don't want Knight's Pledge, but I'll draft it. Take a Stitcher Supplier. Ooh, I don't know, guys. We tried to force red-white pretty hard here after pick 2, and we got really burned. I think we're kind of in rough shape with this. I'd be surprised if we get 2 wins out of this. All right, let's take a look at our deck. How are we going to break this down? So we are 6 cards over right now, and I kind of want to run 25 Revitalizes. We got 2 Revitalizes? That's it, really? I thought I drafted like 6 of those. I did draft 6 of those. So Make a Stand didn't really fit our deck in the end, although the Indestructible is nice. I don't think Mind Rots really fit the deck. Priest and the Cav do. Here much as Cage does. Angel of Dawn. I mean, this is trying to go wide a little bit. I like how it has 9 planes and 1 planes. Seems like a good breakdown, a good distinction. This card's really good for us. This card's really good for us. Fountain of Renewal is good for us. Mighty Leaps are way too many. I kind of want 1 Mighty Leap, maybe not. Right now we just have nothing to deal with a flyer. Some creatures. I don't know if I want to start with an Invoke the Divine. Almost cut down to what we need. Let's look at the other breakdown. Corsair's our only flyer. It's a little bit of ping damage maybe. Maybe it like launches the Child of Night as we heal a little bit. I'm main decking Revitalizes because I want card cycle with the Epicures and the Regal Bloodlord. I am less certain about the Encyclopedia. My mana is going to be spent on things like Neonate, things like Revitalize, things like Hired Blade. I mean, I guess maybe. I'll have to see how that Encyclopedia plays out for us. Need my 4 blockers. Need my 3 blockers to stall the board. Walking Corpse doesn't get a lot of value. I can maybe drop that. And perhaps I just run 2 Revitalize. $16 creatures. Okay. Let's try this. Yep, deck seems bad. I agree. No argument from me. I want this to go down to at least 8 there. Maybe even 9. I might try to play it early. Trying to play black creatures before white creatures. Okay. What are we calling this? Bait. Okay. All right. Let's check it out. Let's get our first game. See you guys in a second. Hindsight. Hindsight's a good one. Oops. Could drop Revitalizes for Mind Rots. Just try to value stall them. Every time we draw Revitalize, we should think, do we prefer the Revitalize for the cycle, or do we prefer the Mind Rots? The 2 games that we lose, we can think about that. Bit worried about that encyclopedia. Not sure it does anything for us. I've never main decked a Revitalize before.